Welcome to Fabric Monday. Today I'll talk about converting a lakehouse to case-insensitive. The lakehouses are by default case-sensitive. Let's see how to convert one to case-insensitive. Here I have my Power BI workspace and a lakehouse. This is my lakehouse. It already exists and it's case-sensitive. Here I have my Lakehouse SQL Endpoint. We can easily see that it is case sensitive because this first query will fail. It can't find any record in dimension customer where the primary contact is Charlene Flaman. But if I write with the correct case, it finds the record. This is not good at all because we can't ensure what case our users will use. So if we have our data in different cases like this and we need to keep the data in different cases like this, it's better if our lakehouse could be case insensitive. We have a new feature in Fabric Workspace which can make SQL endpoints to be case insensitive. This feature is in Workspace Settings. Workspace Settings, Data Warehouse, but don't mistake, it's not only for data warehouse. Let's analyze what's written here. It works for SQL Analytics endpoint created in this workspace. But keep in mind the rest. After these items are created, their collection can't be changed. It means that any change that I make here only works for future items, future lakehouses. They don't work for the existing lakehouse. So I can change the configuration for case insensitive. But this configuration change will only be applied to new lakehouses in this workspace, not to the existing lakehouse. So how do I convert the existing lakehouse to case insensitive? Well, let's imagine I create a new lakehouse. Lakehouse, new lake, create. This new lakehouse I just created is case insensitive, but there is no information inside it to prove what I'm talking about. How can we prove that this lakehouse is case insensitive? Well, we can make a shortcut. We can make a shortcut to one lake. Let's get my original lakehouse and choose the table dimension customer. The shortcut is created. Let's change our environment to SQL Analytics endpoint. I'll create a new query. Here is my new query and I can see the table dimension customer. I can get the query of the customer with the wrong case and copy this query here and make a select. Here is the result. I can now locate my customer independent of the case I use. How? How is this possible? It's the same table, it's the same information, the same storage in one lake. I created a shortcut, I didn't migrate the information. Yes, but the point is, who controls the case sensitive or case insensitive is the SQL endpoint. Once a new SQL endpoint was created as case insensitive, any query that comes through this new SQL endpoint will be case insensitive. So, in this case, answering the title of this session, I was talking about converting a lakehouse to case insensitive, but the way to do that is to create a new lakehouse and create a shortcut from the new lakehouse to all the tables in the existing lakehouse. Of course, this is a bit ugly workaround, but this workaround can save you time until you can, in a more offline process, transfer the data from one lakehouse to another, because the only way to do that is creating a new lakehouse. At the end, you will need to transfer, but using the shortcuts, you can save you time. You can consider this as part of the process to transform your Lakehouse into a case-insensitive one. Thank you very much for watching and see you next week.